sit back and relax. It's time to have your ears tortured. It's From the Front Row with Johnathan T. Rokford.
I missed that old intro flip. Yes, I know. Stop crying, Flip. Flip, seriously, stop crying. I know. That's why I took you to get the mani-pedis today, okay? Alright. What's up, folks? It's me, Johnathan T. Rokford here with another edition of From the Front Row. And I know. You missed me. Don't worry about it, folks. We know. But I'm here now, folks. So enjoy it while it happens, because you never know who will be sitting in this seat. What? Yeah, Flip. Just, yes, I'll take you to Fat Thomas Barbecue and get you something to eat. Don't worry about it. All right, folks, let's get started, folks. Had a very good week pre-gaming for Tag Team Turmoil, folks. And we had some pretty good matches going on as the Brasso was put into a match with Emperor Toucan Liam and the Investor. And as always, per standard, two of the competitors didn't show up. Imagine that, Flip. Triple threat match, Brasso gets a win. Ain't that some shit? I mean, we asked him if he wanted to go sit down on commentary, but he'd rather take the win. Now, Johnny Rocco took on the badass Eddie Vendetti in a very tightly contested match, but Johnny Rocco did show the badass. Just who was really bad. That was funny when he kept asking who's bad. Yeah, he was like, who's bad? Yeah. Crowd started repeating it back. He's like, who's bad? Who's bad? Yeah, I know. I don't know why this sounded familiar, though. Oh, well. Martel the Carpenter took on newcomer RPM and actually picked up a win. RPM now has to live with the fact that he was pinned by Martel the Carpenter. Pretty soon he will see the relevance of why that makes us laugh. RPM. Hey, was he a speed champion? No? Yeah, sounds like, I don't know. Bobby Blaze was taking on Money, MF, and Mike, and luckily Melvin's not here, which is one of the reasons why he's not here, because Money, MF, and Mike, who has been up and down, but when he's up, he shows up. He was able to take out Bobby Blaze. You could hear Melvin screaming from the back. Was not pretty. I didn't know a man could scream that loud. The Blueprint Jackson Aries took on the sponsored athlete Jay LeMasters, and I don't know what's up with the Blueprint, because he just does not look locked in, folks. I mean, he's been losing match after match. I mean, jeez. I mean, granted, it was the sponsored athlete, Jay LeMasters, and it is very, very, very hard to beat the sponsored athlete, Jay LeMasters. Yeah. No, I can't say that. It's copyright. Now, Katz and Corey took on Nergigante, and that match was tight throughout. But Katz and Corey was able to pick up the win over Nergigante. Lycan Umbros took on Captain Mexico and Casper 2779. And although he did not get pinned, he also did not win the match, as Captain Mexico pinned Casper to pick up a win in that little triple threat match. Yeah, well, I remember Melvin saying he couldn't tell if it was supposed to be Captain Mexico versus Casper or Captain Mexico versus Lycan. I think that's why he was confused, because it was a triple threat match. Yeah, I know. The Beast took on the Brain. Sounds like Frankenstein movie or something, or some French Canadian Frankenstein. I don't know. I don't know. But he did defeat the Brain. Who is this Brain guy? Did the professor come back and just use another name? No, he's new, like really new. And his name is the Brain. Sure, he's not a manager. Okay, all right, but hey, he found out about the Beast the hard way. So Dark Starker took on the South Bronx Savage and got his ass whooped. I don't think I need to say any more on that. He whooped his ass. In a number one contender challenger match, the number one contender to the world title and the number one contender to the IC title faced each other, and the Wraith was able to defeat the Red Death. That was another tight match. That could have went either way. And if that wasn't enough, having the challengers to the titles compete, the asshole Booker decided to put champion versus champion as he put Jermaine Walker up against the Master, Sean Puff. And once again, the Master fell to Jermaine. Yeah, I don't know. I think the asshole Booker just did that to humble his ass. You know, it was a good thing he didn't cash in right then and there. Jeez. And a number one contender match to determine the contenders for the WPA Triple Threat Championship. Match 1 saw HKO Jason Shepard taking on Cloudy Diggs and the Street Fight King. HKO was able to secure the victory after he pinned the Street Fight King. And in match 2, the Super Champion King took on Quanny Fist and the Idol Steve Sampson. And what? Shut the fuck up. He did not pin him. Seriously? Wait, you're telling me Quanny Fist pinned the world champ, Jermaine Walker? How the fuck did that happen? Okay. I guess anything's possible. Anything's possible, I guess, yeah. But he didn't pick up the win in this match. The Super Champion King was able to pick up the win after he pinned the Idol, Steve Sampson. Now, in our next number one contender match to determine who would fight for the WPA Television Championship, once again, James Altras fell. But this time he fell to the pinnacle of humanity, Adrian Christopher. Yeah. You know, I was watching that match with him, Rocco, and Jermaine Walker. I think they set him up for that one. We all know Johnny Rocco cannot stand triple threat title matches. He don't even like a regular triple threat match. So why he would just cash in? Because the asshole Booker told him if he wanted to get the IC one, he had to cash in his. If he didn't win, it was a stipulation between him and the asshole Booker. Oh, live and learn, I guess. In our tag team championships, the Order, Mac Blakely and the First Lady Alexa Leslie took on the Hardcore Country, the Hardcore Rocker Joey Revolver and Country Rocker Chase Revolver. And folks, we got new tag team champions as the Country Rocker was able to pin the First Lady. Yeah. It's crazy, isn't it? You know, I saw she lost another title, and then she comes back, and they lose the tag titles, like back to back. Maybe they'll do good in tag team turmoil and move on. Maybe they'll get teamed up then. And our WPA Triple Threat Championship, Big Mel took on the Messiah and Polish Power, and a surprise, Polish Power was able to pick up the win by pinning none other than the Messiah. If I was Big Mel, I'd be pissed. I'd fight the Messiah. Fuck it. Make me cost him his title. Not that the Messiah probably cares anyway, but Hey, in our WPA Television Championship, it was Money taking on Wolf Knight and retaining his television championship. Yeah, go figure that. Yeah, I would have saw that one coming. I mean, it's Money. I mean, come on. Guy was pretty good TV champ when he first got in. It was like the first title he won. Now, in our main event, it was the United States champion Lady Assassin taking on the notorious JP DiMaggio and Fat Thomas. Match ended when once again Fat Thomas was distracted by defenders with the glizzies and Mountain Dew, allowing the notorious JP DiMaggio to pin Lady Assassin and become new United States champion. Yeah. Now, next week, we do have tag team turmoil starting, folks. Oh, yeah. But outside of tag team turmoil, there will be some other matches, as the Emperor 2K Anomaly will take on the Investor. Nerd Gigante will be taking on the sponsored athlete Jayla Masters. HKO Jason Shepard will take on Lycan Umbras. That should be a good match. The Idol Steve Sampson versus Money MF and Mike. The Messiah will be in action against Lady Assassin. We'll see the Super Champion King as he awaits his title match, taking on Wolf Knight. In tag team turmoil action, it'll be Money in the Brain taking on the Wraith and hardcore rocker Joey Revolver. Jermaine Walker and the Darkstalker, who saw that coming, will take on the Pinnacle of Humanity, Adrian Christopher and Casper 2779. Quantity Fist and Police Power will be taking on the Order, Mac Blakely and First Lady Alexa Leslie. Yeah, they should be able to win that one. The country rocker Chase Revolver will team up with Johnny Rocco to take on Big Mel and the notorious JP DiMaggio. Wow. That's going to be a good match. I see that one. OVE will once again team up as Bobby Blaze and Martel the Carpenter will take on Red Death and Cats and Corey. Cloudy Diggs and Fat Thomas will be taking on Cat Mexico and Brasshole. That should be a good team. I can see Fat Thomas and Cloudy Diggs winning that match. The Beast and South Bronx Savage will be taking on James Altraz and Badass Eddie Von Detty. Is James Altraz becoming the Eddie Edwards of WPA? I don't know. We'll see. And the Master Sean Puff will team up with newcomer RPM to take on the Blueprint Jackson Aries and the Street Fight King. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Puff will lead his team to a victory. Stay tuned as Philip Alexander Carrington the Fourth, after he finishes drinking his water, will be coming back with his picks of the week. I'm looking forward to that game, Charles. I don't know about you, but I'm looking forward to not hearing Mel's voice. It's going to be a handful. know what's going on with him and liking him, but anyway. Oh, okay. Well, you know, it is me, two-time sportscaster of the year. But that's all I got, folks. Remember, as always, hug your loved ones. Pick up the phone and call that friend that might need to hear your voice. Be a saving grace in their life. And don't drink and drive, folks. I'm Johnathan T. Rokford. You know, I tried to hold that longer than that, but it just doesn't work. Hey, you want to go get some insomnia cookies? Yeah, it's not like we're going to go to sleep anyway. Yeah, pick up a 12-pack. Yeah. Huh? Oh, yeah. I don't see any upsets in tag team turmoil next week. Yeah. Should be good. Yeah. What's that the mother says? S for Dodd. S for Dodd. Dipshit. Hello, WPA. Once again, it is I, Philip Alexander Carrington IV. I'm here to divulge to you my pick of the week, as we're 1 week from Tag Team Turmoil, which will begin next week, of course. His opponent that I will be picking, or rather, participant that I will be picking, put on a very good match. Pretty much dominated his opponent throughout the match. Stifled any comeback that his opponent might have, and picked up the victory. I speak of one Money MF and Mike of the Killer Goons. The man, when he wants to, and he concentrates, and he puts his all into his match, he can be a force to be reckoned with. He just needs some consistency. Pick up win after win after win. Challenge for the world title or the intercontinental title, whichever one he fancies. But this week, yes, I was very impressed by his technical skills and how he handled himself. Not really too much more to say about that, though. He pinned a former world champ. Although, contrary to what Melvin might say, Bobby Blaze is far from the champion he used to be. But that's just my opinion. Tag Team Turmoil will be starting next week. And of course, when I make my pick, it will be the team that I select. Which team will be my pick? I'm actually quite excited to figure it out. I am looking forward to some good matches. But until then, I'm going to get me some water, maybe a spot of tea, and some crisp, and enjoy quiet time. So with that, I bid you good day. I said good day.